Since I adopted Max, my German Shepherd, my life changed completely. He was intelligent, loyal, and seemed to understand every word I said. But as time passed, I began to notice strange things. It started with small details. Max, who had always been a disciplined dog, suddenly began disappearing for hours during the night. I would search the yard, call his name, but he would only return at dawn, covered in dirt and with a different look in his eyes, as if something was watching from within. One night, I decided to follow him. I waited until he started getting restless near the back door, scratching the wood as if something were calling him outside. As soon as he left, I hid in the shadows and followed him from a distance. To my surprise, he headed straight for the forest behind my house, a place I had never seen him go before. Among the trees, I noticed he stopped, looked around, and simply stood still. That's when the impossible happened. His fur began to retract, his bones seemed to stretch, and his body warped at grotesque angles. My eyes couldn't believe what they were seeing. Within seconds, Max was gone. In his place stood a tall, misshapen figure with glowing, empty eyes, staring back at me from the shadows. The air grew heavy, and a low whisper filled the forest, as if 1,000 voices were speaking at once. I froze. The thing moved in a jerky, unnatural way, almost as if it wasn't used to that body. I couldn't breathe, couldn't scream. I just watched as it disappeared among the trees, leaving behind a deadly silence. I stumbled back home in a state of shock. When morning came, Max was there, lying on the porch, wagging his tail as if nothing had happened. But now, his eyes seemed different, more alert, more ... human. Since then, the nights have been worse. Max keeps disappearing, and I keep hearing whispers coming from the forest. I don't know what he is, but I'm certain that isn't my dog anymore. After all, how many times can a dog get lost in the darkness and return ... different?